What it do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Know That Sports podcast, man. Y'all know what the P doing. Week 17 in the NFL. So you know it's Know That Sports Week 17 picks, man. Y'all know what the P doing. We had a couple games on Christmas. I went 1 for 1. Got one right, got one wrong. It cool. Thursday night game, got it right, all the way right. It cool. We got 3 more games coming on Saturday. Before we jump with the game, they coming on Sunday. Week 17 started out real early this year. No, for real. And the first game, we got 3 games coming on Saturday. And the first game, we really allow how much game. To me, it's allow how much game to New England, but they ain't allow how much game to Chargers because Chargers trying to make sure they hold their playoff spot. But the Chargers against the New England Patriots. 1 o'clock Saturday. I like the Chargers to win the game. Straight up, I like the Chargers to win the game. The Chargers the favorite to win the game. So I got the Chargers straight up to win the game. The question is, can the Chargers cover the 5 points that they're giving the New England Patriots? I say the Chargers can cover them 5. I say the Chargers can cover the 5 points. I don't think New England prepared for nothing. So they're ready to go home. No, for real, they're ready to go home. So I say the Chargers cover the 5. Let it gonna play for Mayo, try to keep Mayo job, but I don't think so. I say the Chargers cover the 5. They're giving New England Patriots over and under 42.5. I'm gonna say under because I don't think the Patriots can score enough points to keep up with it. The Chargers might not score nothing but a dub. You know what I'm saying? They're about a dub. So I say under the 42.5. I say under. I say the Chargers cover the 5. Next game coming on Saturday. An interesting game. This game interesting to me. Denver Broncos against Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati trying to make the playoff. They're going to need some help. And one of them is for Denver to lose one of the 2 games they play, or I think the next 2 games, this game and the next one. And they playing Denver. Denver and they way on making the playoffs. With that being said, I like Cincinnati in this game. In Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati in the game now for real. Bo Nick been playing game. I think Bo Nick 7-0 against under 500 teams, I believe. I think he's 7-0 against under 500 teams. And against the spread. and against the spread. Against under 500 teams. But with that being said, I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals straight up in the game. Cincinnati is the favorite. They're at home. They're giving the Denver Broncos 3.5 points. I believe it's going to be a close-knit game. And I don't think Cincinnati covered them 3.5 points. So I say Cincinnati don't cover 3.5. I believe they win, but I don't think they cover 3.5. That 0.5 might kill them. But I don't think the Bengals cover 3.5. 49.5 over and under. I like Denver defense. I think Denver defense gonna get at Cincinnati. Gonna get at Cincinnati. With that being said, I'm gonna say under the 49.5. I don't think both teams score 50 points. The reason why I say that because I like Denver defense. I don't see, even though Joe Burrow been going off, shaking the P, showing out, scoring a lot of touchdowns, I don't see them putting up 30-some points on these folks. Period. I can see their defense. And since that defense been playing Cyrus Hill all year, but I can see their defense playing just good enough to get their game off. You know what I'm saying? Make a mistake, whatever, make a mistake. So I say Bengals don't cover the 33.5, 3.5. The Bengals don't cover that. 49.5 over and under. I say under. I don't think both of these teams score with 24 points. No, for real, I don't think so. Next on the back, the last Saturday game, and it means something. Arizona Cardinals against the LA Rams. I think the Cardinals beat the Rams last time they played them 41-10, but I don't think the Rams had their full squad early in the year. I don't think the Rams had their full squad. With that being said, I think the Rams win their game. They'll still be in the lead of the NFC West, and it'll be a big matchup the next week against the Seattle Seahawks for who's gonna win the division. With that being said, I like the LA Rams to win the game. Straight up. I like the Rams straight up in their matchup. I'll take the Rams straight up. The Rams are the favorite, but the question is, can they give Arizona 6.5 points and beat them? I don't think so. I said the Rams don't cover the 6.5. I like the Rams to win the game, but I don't think they cover the 6.5. It's going to be a close-knit game, divisional game. They might beat them by 5, 3, 4, something like that, but I don't think they'll beat them by 7. So I said the Rams don't cover the 6.5. Over and under 47.5, 47.5. I see this probably being like last time they beat them 41-10. This time I can see both teams scoring over 20 points. So I see up the score in the 47.5. I can see a 28-24, something like that. But I see up the score in the 47.5. The Rams don't cover the 6.5 that they're giving. The Arizona Cardinals. First Sunday game, 1 o'clock. Shake of the P. AFC, what it is, AFC South. No, AFC East, excuse me. AFC East matchup, New York Jets versus Buffalo Bills. I don't think this game means anything for Buffalo. Too tough. I don't think they'll be able to catch Kansas City. Kansas City just won the previous game on Christmas. So I take Buffalo to win this game. To be real, I take Buffalo to win the game because I don't know what it really means too much. But then what I will do, straight up, I take Buffalo to win the game. I like Buffalo is the favorite. Everybody know that. But I know for a fact Buffalo won't beat these folks by 10 points. Reason why I say that because I can see Buffalo calling the dogs off. I can see Buffalo, the game not meaning too much, and Buffalo throwing the deuces. And the Jets hang around. Possibility maybe win, but I wouldn't bet on that. But I'll take the 10 points and say they won't cover the 10. So I say Buffalo don't cover the 10. The 46.5, over and under, I say up the score. I see both of the teams scoring over 20 points. So I say up the score, Bills don't cover the 10. Next matchup, a nothing game don't mean nothing game. AFC South matchup, Tennessee Titans versus Jacksonville Jaguars. Game don't mean nothing to man one on. Both of them trying to get draft picks. With that being said, I take Tennessee straight up. Tennessee is the favorite. Tennessee is giving Jacksonville 1 point. I say Tennessee cover the 1. I don't believe in Matt Jones at all. I just don't believe in Matt Jones. I'm sorry. I say Tennessee cover the 1 point. 39.5. I'm going to say under. Even I'm going to say under because I don't see Jacksonville doing nothing too tough. I don't see Tennessee doing nothing too tough. So I say under the I say under. Matter of fact, hold on for 1 second. Because I don't think that's right. I think the over-under is like 30. I think the over-under like 39.5 and shit like that. I don't think they don't want to know. I don't know. I think it's 39.5. That's a big print. Way misprint. With that being said, I still say under. Under the 39.5. I don't see both these teams scoring 20 points. I definitely don't see both these teams scoring 20 points. So I say under 39.5. The Titans cover The one that they're giving the Jacksonville Jaguars. Suspect game don't mean shit. In a NFC South matchup, Carolina Panthers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay need the game to stay alive in NFC South to try to win the division. Tampa Bay. I would take Tampa Bay straight up in this game. I like Tampa Bay straight up. Question is, can Tampa Bay beat these folks by 8 points? No. Tampa Bay is the favorite, and they're giving Carolina 8 points. I like Carolina to put up a fight. I don't see them beating them by 8 points, period. Bryce Young play pretty good ball. I say the Buccaneers bounce back from beating the Cowboys, but I don't say they beat them by 9 points or 10 points or something like that. So I say the Buccaneers don't cover the 8, 48.5, the over and under. I say up the score. I see both teams going over 24 points. No, for real. So I say up the score. Buccaneers don't cover the 8. Another, we fight for a draft pick, high pick in the draft game. New Orleans Saints at the Oakland Raiders. I'm sorry, Las Vegas Raiders. Antonio Pierce, I can see where he's coming from. Antonio Pierce, like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm trying to win games. I'm trying to win games. I ain't trying to get out there give y'all no high draft pick. I'm finna be out of here. She ain't finna rebuild a team on me. With that being said, they playing in New Orleans. I'm gonna take the New Orleans Saints to win this game. Just because they at home, to be truthful. The New Orleans Saints are the favorites in this game. I'm sorry, no, they're not. I'm sorry, the Saints are not the favorite in the game. I'm tripping. The Saints are not the favorite in the game. The Las Vegas Raiders are the favorite in this game. The Las Vegas Raiders are giving the New Orleans Saints 1.5 points. I say the Raiders don't cover the 1.5. I like the Saints. The Saints at home. The Saints at home. I take New Orleans. At the crib, I take New Orleans. Nah, for real. I take New Orleans Saints in this game. I'm saying, I don't believe in the Raiders quarterback. I don't believe in goddamn New Orleans quarterback. But I truly believe that the way the Saints, not New Orleans, but the way the Raiders just lost last week. Won last week in Jacksonville. Well, yeah, they fit have been that win back to back, boy. I'm telling you, folks, gonna fall out with that man about that shit. Nah, for real. But I take New Orleans with the 1.5. Over and under 37.5. I say under. I don't see now one on doing that. I don't see that. I definitely don't see both on scoring over 20 points. So I say under the 37.5. I say the Raiders don't cover the 1. Next on the bat, Cowboy Nation win the building and time to shake up P2. Dallas Cowboys get the Philadelphia Eagles. Pickens versus Rush. When the ball down to it. Simple math. If playing in Dallas, I probably like Dallas. But I like Philadelphia this game. I'm saying I'll take the Philadelphia Eagles. Even Jalen Hurts not playing, I still like the Philadelphia Eagles, I think. And CeeDee Lamb ain't playing. CeeDee Lamb playing, I'll take Cowboy too. That's on everything. But CeeDee Lamb ain't playing. So I think the Eagles win this game straight up. Question is, can the Eagles get a Cowboys 7.5 points and beat them? No. I think this should be a real competitive game. Cowboy be down by something like 4-6, something like that. And Cooper Rush give them what they want. Crucial interception. What his name? Philadelphia make a crucial play and Cowboy got them lose the game by 4-5. Maybe even 7, but not 8 points. I don't see the Cowboys losing by 8 points. So I said the Eagles don't cover the 8. 39.5. Okay, both these teams close to it, boy. Trayvon Diggs ain't playing. Glenn, Woody Woo. They were trying to run the ball with Saquon Barkley. Woody. I say under. I say under. On everything, I say under. I don't see the Eagles putting up too many points. And now I don't see the Cowboys putting up too many points. So I say under the 39. Eagles don't cover the 7.5. Next up the bet. Indianapolis versus New York Giants. Game don't mean the goddamn thing, and they won the team but the draft pick. With that being said, I take the Colts. The Colts are the favorite in this game. I say the Colts cover themselves. I think the Giants just saying here with. I think the Giants want the number one pick, gonna damn sure get it. Just lay it down. So I say the Colts cover the 7.5. 40.5. Up the score. I say up the score. So even if it's a 30-10, I'm saying some shit like that. I know the Colts will put up at least a dub. I think the Colts will put up a dub. Giants make it put up a dub. So I'm gonna say up the score. I say up the score. I see both teams. If both of them can put up a dub, I know one of them can put up at least 30. I think the Colts can put up at least 30. At least 30. Or at least 2-8. I see the Colts put up at least 2-8. Nah, for real. So I say up the score, the Colts cover the 7.5 they're giving the Giants. Another Lord have mercy game don't mean a goddamn thing. Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Brown. It's gonna be cold. If Jameis Winston was playing, I damn sure take the Cleveland Brown and win the game. If Jameis Winston ain't playing, I don't even know nobody other but Thompson too much about that. With that being said, I'm gonna take Miami straight up in the game. The question is, can the Miami Dolphins give them 6.5 points and beat them? I'm gonna say yeah. I said the Dolphins cover them 6.5. Dolphins cover the 6.5. Over and under 39.5. That's hard. They said they'll cover the 6. And I say under. I say under. I say under. I see a goddamn 17-7, 17-6, some shit like that. I don't even. Hold on, I don't know. Scratch that out. Up the score, man. Both of these teams score 20 points. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Cleveland at home, they're going to add out. They're used to the cold. I take up the score. Up the score on the 39.5. The Dolphins cover the 7. The season had the Dolphins cover that. So they got better talent and the better at the quarterback. Next on the back, NFC North matchup. Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota win their game. Next week, if they beat the Detroit Lions, they're the number one seed in the NFC. Lose their game, and you fight for number 2. Simple math. With that being said, I like the Minnesota Vikings to win their game because I'm picturing the Detroit, Minnesota for the number one seed and for the NFC North Championship. So I'm gonna take the Minnesota Vikings to win their game. Minnesota Vikings are the favorite. They're giving Green Bay 1.5. I say they cover that. This should be a pretty good game, a damn good game. But I say they cover that. 48.5 is the over and under, up the score. Big old shootout, big old OLED do it. Both sides of the ball. So I take the Vikings to cover the 1.5, up the score on the 48.5. Sunday Night Football, time to goddamn shake it. 2 phenomenal rookie quarterback, both picked in the top 10 in the NFL this season, facing off, both on for playoff position, trying to keep a playoff spot, trying to hold their spot. Now the Falcons at the Washington Commanders. It should be a real interesting game. I'm talking about a real interesting one. A damn good one. They playing in Washington. And I'm just being truthful. They were playing in Atlanta. I would like Atlanta. But with them playing in Washington, I believe they get Dan Quinn them a little bit more extra. So this ain't nothing but the rookie Michael Penix, second star in the NFL. So I gotta take Washington Commanders to win the game. I really wanted to pick the Falcons, truthfully. But I hope I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying, but I like Washington to win the game. In Washington, Drake London a little nicked up. I expect the Falcons to come out and try to run the football. Like if I know that, I think Washington know the same thing. So they should be ready for that. We both play a rookie quarterback, but I think I think Washington quarterback got a little bit more experience with more games. He done played 17 games or at least 16 games. So I like Washington Square to win the game. They playing it down, they'll be a different story. I truly believe that. The Commanders are favored. They're giving on the Atlanta Falcons 4 points. I think the Commanders can cover them 4. Real talk, they on the road. The Falcons on the road, rookie quarterback in Washington. Dan Quinn, he got it. The Falcons never try to run the football. I know the Falcons try to run the football. If you try to put him in third and long, make the boy make play. He may play. But I don't think that'll be going on too tough in Washington. 4 points. I say Washington cover the 4. 47.5 over and under. I say, Washington got that man get you. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say under 47.5. I don't see both of these teams scoring over 20 points. Washington may. I can see Washington doing that. You know what I'm saying? For real, I can see Washington scoring over 20 points. But I hard for me to say that for the Falcons. Reason why I did the boy second start. Like they gave it all. He can go out there and put up 24, 30. I can't say that. I ain't seen him do that. Damn what they just did again out there in the Giants. The defense put up 14. That'd be real. So I say under the 47.5. I say the Commanders cover the 4 that they're giving the Atlanta Falcons. No, for real. Last but not least, man, the Monday night game, man. Really a suspect game, man, really. And this is the reason why I say it's suspect. So if Minnesota lose to Green Bay, the game really don't mean shit to Detroit. A goddamn thing. Don't mean that. But the Minnesota win, Detroit got to come on with it. I'm expecting Minnesota to win. So with that being said, I'm going to take the Detroit Lions to win the game over the 49. They better than them, really. With all the injury and shit the 49 they got going on. So I say I like Detroit to win the game. Detroit got a lot of injury going on too. But I like Detroit to win the game. Detroit is the favorite. They are giving the 49ers 3.5 points. That is real interesting. Because Detroit is really hurting on defense with the secondary and got in their front 4. But the 49ers hurting on their offensive line and they got their running back. I'm going to say Detroit cover the 3.5 because the game going to mean something to them. I'm going to say they're going to cover the 3.5. 50.5. I'm going to say other score. I'm going to say other score again. I'm going to say other score. I say other score to 50.5. The Lions cover the 3.5 they get in the 49ers. Last but not least, man. Nah, for real. We got 3 more quick things, man. I promise I get y'all folks out of here like boo the hell, man. Nah, for real. And y'all know what them 3 things really are. Game of the week. Know that game. Excuse me, game. We jump it out with the game of the week. And my game of the week, man, to jump them motherfucker all the way out, should be a lot of folk game of the week. And my game of the week is what game of the weekend? That motherfucker moved around, man. Motherfucker doing the Ricky Bye band. Hey, bye, big Ricky, son. What the hell did she go? Oh, my bad. Come on, man. This should be tripping. But my game of the week is... What the hell? You just go that fast. Stop. Oh, there you go. My game of the week is Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. Boy, they going down. That game gonna tell a lot what's going on with the NFC North. Now, for real. Minnesota win their game. We got a big one going on next Sunday. Minnesota don't win their game, and Green Bay is on the rise. Green Bay ain't bullshitting either. But my game of the week is the Green Bay Packers at Minnesota. Next up the bat, know that game. Y'all know what know that mean. You know these folk gonna win. These folk gonna cover. These folk gonna handle their business. It's just simple math. We ain't even gotta sit hee ha ha and wonder how the pea gonna shake, and we ain't gotta do none of that. And my know that game is Indianapolis Colts over the Giants. You gotta know the Giants finna lay it down, man. They want them one pick, man. You got to know that. So with that being said, the Colts win. And you got to know they gonna lay it down, man. They just mean you don't really give a damn. So the Colts can give them 7.5 points and still beat them. 8 points still beat them. Beat them by at least 10. Nah, for real. So I know that game is the Colts over the New York Giants. Last but not least, y'all know what the P doing. We call it excuse me game. You know what excuse me mean. Somebody will pick to win, and they didn't win. Somebody gave them points, and they ain't had no business doing that. Like, they ain't had no business doing that. And my excuse me game is, I got to figure out, that one going to be a hard one. What is my excuse me game? Which one I'm using for the excuse me? They going to get a win, and nigga didn't pick them to win. Okay. I'll go for that. And my excuse me game is New Orleans Saints beating the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders the favorite. The Raiders getting the same 1.5 point in New Orleans. I think Kamara ain't playing, Kamara ain't playing, shit like that. But I'm putting on the same defense. I'm saying to get at the Raiders, and the Raiders, they want to move up some kind of way. So they done went from 1 to 6. No, they mad at the 6. But with that being said, I said New Orleans hit it with the skew because they the favorite now. They're the favorite. They're the favorite by 1.5. So I say New Orleans hit it with the skew and say appreciate you. Nah, for real. Hey man, I appreciate everybody. Them all the games in week 17 in the NFL. Week 17 NFL picks. I appreciate y'all, man. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. It's your boy Moore Dry. Same back time, same back channel. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.